Was I right? Will Sigma be announcing RF lenses later this year? Stick around after this short break for all the details for an exciting glimpse of Sigma's first RF mount lenses. But first, please do me a favor. Follow me on Twitter, but most importantly, please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything and really does help this channel grow. And if you're already a subscriber, thanks so much for your support. Canon recently started allowing third-party lens makers to release RF mount lenses with or without autofocus, but the number of offerings has been, well, rather minor, with the Voigtlander being the first company to make an offering. However, this morning, we have word that Sigma will be releasing two lenses for the RF mount this year, the Sigma 50mm f1.4 and the Sigma 70-50mm f2.8. However, Canon Rumors does say that the information does come from an unknown source and is only rating the information as a CR1, which means that the information is not validated. But if true, if this is true, I'd expect an announcement, an official announcement by Sigma sometime in September or October, with many more lenses to be announced in 2024. But that's a big if, and it's a huge if, and it's something we really want to believe and to hope to come true. And I did say many, many months ago that I believe that in 2023 we will get some sort of announcement. It has to happen. If we look at Canon's lineup of cameras, it's pretty much filled out. However, when we look at their lens lineup, well, the L series, the high-end, the professional, is looking pretty good with some gaps. When we start to look at that mid-level range, lenses priced at around $1,000, we're seeing a huge gap. And some of those entry-level lenses, too, we've got some good primes. But still, other than a handful of, well, shall we say, kit lenses, there really isn't a huge offering. And this is where Sigma and Tamron really come in. A 150 to 600 millimeter, several other primes. That 50 millimeter f1.4 would really help build out this line, would help build out this offering to give us more affordable glass for the rest of us, for those of us buying the Canon EOS R8, the Canon EOS R100 or R50. Well, let's not talk about the R100, but definitely the R50, to be able to buy lenses, to be able to look at lenses and say, hey, I want to buy that, instead of going, that's too bad, that's only for Sony, or that's only for Nikon. Having Sigma and Tamron lenses, more than just one or two being announced, having the floodgates open up would be a big deal. But I'm not going to get too excited at this point, because we do know that Canon has been rather slow this year at allowing third-party lens makers to produce approved lenses, with only two lenses coming forth. So if you want to stay up to date on all the latest news and rumors specifically regarding lenses, please subscribe and don't forget to choose all notifications. And for all those minor news and rumor stories that aren't quite big enough to have their own separate video, then please go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I quite often tweet many things out several times a day, especially when it comes to big deals like the Canon EOS R5. You can purchase it for $2,999, and that's a refurb from Canon directly, or from Adorama, completely new, $32.99 with an EF to RF adapter, but also the BG battery grip. All that for $32.99. You do have to put in a coupon code, though, and that does throw some people off. So once you put it in your cart, make sure you apply that coupon code. And if you wonder why I'm shooting without any video, well, that's a story for next week. But I'm out and about running, gunning, and I don't have all my equipment. So when I heard this information, I wanted to get the video out to you. And I thought, at the very least, if I capture the audio and give you a clip show, you wouldn't be too upset. Starting next week, we're back to our regular studio, regular quality, and everything's going to be back to normal. And we should start to expect some good news coming up. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.